head right over to the middle school and bring up Mr. Lambert, who's going to talk about Isabella Matos Kwan. Come on up, Mr. Lambert and Isabella.
Thank you, Dr. Lambert. Do you think you can teach Mr. Marciano to dance? Because if not, I just want to know, because if you're coming up to Martin Kellogg, congratulations to all the families today. My name is Jason Lambert. I'm the principal of Martin Kellogg Middle School. And you'll hear it through the presentations, but you know, you can't hear it enough. You know, it really takes a village. Thank you for your unbelievably loving investment that you have, you know, with your children. You send us the best and brightest. And if I can think of any other affirmation as to, you know, whether or not you constantly ask yourself, am I doing this parenting thing correctly? Well, I don't know of any other better affirmation. So thank you for everything that you do. And it really is a celebration for us all. I'm so excited to be here with Isabella Matos Kwan as our Outstanding Student of the Month. She stands above and beyond at the middle level. The process is teachers nominate their Outstanding Students of the Month. This month there was about 35 prospects who came forward, and we have a small committee that goes ahead and votes on them. And Isabella rose above the rest. And here is what her teachers have to say about her outstanding accomplishments so far this year. Isabella's grade 7 teachers were so thrilled to learn that she had won the Outstanding Student of the Month. In all the academic and social settings of middle school, Isabella is curious, motivated, kind, inclusive, and joyful. Her social studies teacher, Mrs. Crean, had the following to say about her. Isabella wants to learn. She is one of the most intellectually curious students we have this year. She listens, asks insightful questions, and is genuinely engaged in her learning. I loved when we were reading 2 very impactful novels this year, and Isabella frequently commented on the strength and resilience of the main characters. She approaches every task assignment with maturity and seriousness of purpose. She is also very confident in who she is. She frequently shares many stories about her own experiences and obsession with Legos. Legos. All right. It's awesome. In addition to all of Isabella's many academic strengths, she is kind, friendly, and an empathetic person. She is always willing to help her classmates and teachers in whichever way she can. Isabella is a bright spot in my day. Her language arts teacher, Ms. Chef-Leon, shared the following about Isabella. Isabella approaches each assignment with great enthusiasm. She has continued to be a class leader and someone who produces outstanding writing pieces. It's always a joy to read her writing. I especially loved her willingness to experiment and take risks in our poetry unit. Her passion for reading is evident as she always has a new book in hand. Isabella's current long-term substitute science teacher, Ms. Morganti, also worked with Isabella in 6th grade and shares her admiration. Isabella is a strong, capable young woman. No matter what day, no matter what task, she is always ready to give it her all while maintaining her calm disposition. She's a role model for every student. Isabella is extremely aware and insightful. For instance, when I ask a question of the class, Isabella always knows the answer, but Isabella waits for a minute to see if anyone else will raise their hand to give others a chance. Then, if no one has a thought of an answer, Isabella will raise her hand to move the class discussion along. Last year, I had Isabella as a student as well in a long-term substitute position as a 6th grade math teacher. She was the same wonderful person back then. Back then, she showed empathy and compassion when befriending a particular student in my homeroom who had some social challenges. At lunch, Isabella made her feel like somebody. I distinctly remember how the 6th grade team decided to reinstate assigned seating in the cafeteria, and this student ran into my room when she found out. I was very panicked that she would not be allowed to sit with Isabella since she was in a different homeroom. Of course, we made an exception, but that was when I truly realized Isabella's positive impact on the MKMS community. The fact that she could be one of the people to bring this student out of her shell was amazing to me. Isabella's algebra teacher, Mrs. Bidwell, appreciates her perseverance. Isabella is a hard worker and the kindest soul. No matter the day, I can always count on her to have her work completed with 100% effort. Ask clarified questions that help her classmates understand and be an example on how to be a strong student. She has grown up so much as a person, and I'm particularly proud of how she has learned to handle setbacks. A few weeks ago, she sought out a retake on an end-of-the-unit assessment. Even though she ended up not meeting the grade threshold eligible to retake, she had completed all of the error analysis on her own with great accuracy. She was understandably disappointed that she was not eligible for a retake, but she had undeniably improved her understanding, and I know her hard work will pay off in the next unit and final exam. Her enthusiasm and dedication is such a fresh breath of air. Isabella is also a member of the WKMS Leadership Club. Mr. Jacksina, the club's mentor and supervisor, shared that Isabella has been an integral part of the Leadership Club at Martin Kellogg. The club has taken on the challenge of putting together a scavenger hunt to acclimate the incoming grade 5 students at Martin Kellogg. Isabella played a large role in planning and organizing the event, including creating a questionnaire and information sign-up sheet for parents for the event. It has been a pleasure to watch her grow throughout this year and an emerging leader and a role model for our students. Mr. Dowell, Isabella's former science teacher, discussed her impact on the MKMS community. As Isabella's science teacher, I've had the pleasure of watching her grow and excel in many areas. She consistently demonstrates a positive attitude and a strong work ethic in her studies. She actively participates in class discussions, asks thoughtful questions, and takes constructive feedback to heart. In addition to her academic achievements, she has also shown excellent leadership by taking the initiative and focusing group members on task completion during collaborative work. Her empathy and dedication to making a positive impact on others truly embodies her approach to school. I am confident that Isabella will continue to make significant contributions to the school community and beyond. Her passion for learning and helping others is truly inspiring. Finally, her former math teacher, Mrs. Malicki, also wanted the opportunity to express gratitude. Isabella was such a joy to have as a math student. She worked hard both in and out of the class and always did well. I appreciated the seriousness in which she takes her learning. Isabella is also a thoughtful and compassionate individual. She is kind and respectful to her peers and helpful to others. Isabella is the type of student who makes teaching such a joy. Outside of her academic success and dedication, Isabella is also a library helper and a member of the MKMS Drama Club. Ms. Daigle commented on her dedication and energy. In addition to her always stellar work in media class, she's also very helpful in the library. She has volunteered as a library helper in 6th and 7th grade and has always showed the highest integrity and excellent work ethic as she completes the library tasks. I've come to count on her as a leader for other students and library helpers. Isabella has also dedicated herself to the MKMS Drama Club. She was an enthusiastic and reliable set mover in 6th grade, and this year she nailed it as the mirror in our production of Beauty and the Beast. Like everything she does, she shows great focus, enthusiasm, and talent in performing, and she added a wonderful energy to the production. I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to work with her in the classroom, library, and on stage. Isabella is a driven but humble student and fierce friend who enhances our MKMS community. We are thrilled to recognize her as our outstanding Student of the Month.
My goodness, Isabel, that was quite a tribute. I really liked hearing about how your people look to you for being a good helper and kind. But what other things would you say